Steve? Steve? Oh, hey, dude. Are you okay? Dude, are you alright? Dude, I'm not gonna hurt you. It's okay. Come here, man. Dude, come here. It's okay. Whoa, whoa, dude, relax, relax. I'm not gonna hurt you. It's okay. We can go outside now. Yeah, it's over. Come, give me your hand. Go take a shower. I think you need to take a shower. Come on.
What's up, everybody? I'm Steve from SA Lockdown, and today is day 1 of level 4. We did it, everybody. We've officially gotten through the 21 lockdown with the 2-week extension on level 5. We are moving now into new beginnings. Pour yourself a drink, sit back and relax. I got a glass of wine. Thank you, Lizao. I finally opened my welcoming present. Alright, so you got 4 stages of quarantine. Number 1, pretty normal. Number 2, taking selfies. Number 3, it's getting too much. Number 4, you're all fat. But don't fear, because we're on level 4 now, and you're allowed to exercise between 6 and 9 in the mornings. So go jog off those extra rolls. I hate being quarantined, stuck in one building all the time. I would rather go between the same 2 or 3 buildings repeatedly doing the same activities in almost identical order. Now that's living. You know, it's actually got a point. Not a lot of people are doing a lot of things. What, did you have like a big holiday planned? Well, if you did, I'm really sorry, but travel plans in 2020 be like expectations, reality. Yep, there's a lot of dishes and the men aren't helping with the dishes. All they do is this. Honey, I've got a surprise for you. Dishes! But if you want to avoid dishes, you can just eat fries. Belgians urged to eat more fries during coronavirus pandemic. I serve the Belgian Union. And you are allowed to get yourself some fries because on level 4, you're allowed to order hot foods. But unfortunately, you still can't go to the restaurant. Old photo of people eating in a restaurant. This was taken in 2019 BC, before Corona. Soon, maybe on level 2, maybe level 1, we'll find out. So with level 4, some people are allowed to get back to work. Sir, this spot is for the handicapped only. COVID-19 is caused by 5G. Sorry for bothering you, sir. Have a nice day. And the reason why some people have to get back to work is because we have to get the economy going again. Struggling between saving the economy and saving lives. But the problem is, if the government closes down all the beauty shops, we're gonna see worse things than the coronavirus. Alright, so today's survival tip of the day is perspective. Okay, your perspective on everything and how things are going is very important, and it's going to change the way that you feel. If you're going to look at it like this lockdown is never going to end, it's going to feel like it's never going to end. If you're going to look at it like, hey, we went down to level 4, keep it up, it might go to level 3, it's going to feel like we are getting somewhere. Having a good perspective and outlook on things is just going to make things so much better. I told everybody to feel free to ask me any questions, so I just made a list of the questions asked to me, and I will answer them today. Little Q&A session. Firstly, I think Wayne is drunk because he said, we're going to miss you, Steve. Thanks for being an awesome host and good luck with all the hard work that lies ahead, and we'll see you home soon, brother. I remember clearly saying, and I will see you tomorrow in yesterday's video. And I will see you tomorrow. So other than Wayne being drunk, let's check out some of these questions. Question number 1. Are you gay? No, I am not. Question number 2. In monkey terms, how did you go... What? In monkey terms, how did you do that floating Steve? So what I did there was I got into a position and then I jumped. And then I moved a bit forward and I jumped. And I moved a bit forward and I jumped. And I did this for an entire area. And then I just cut out the parts where my legs were on the floor. Just all the parts was in the air. And then I jumbled that together and just played it back to back. So try that at home. It's quite something fun to do. How many instruments can you play? I can play guitar. I can play drums. I can play bass. I can sort of play piano. Well, I can slowly play piano. I can sing badly. I can play the mayonnaise. How long have you been playing instruments? I've been playing instruments for 13 years. I started on drums in 2007, and then 2-3 years later I started to play guitar. A few years later I started studying music, and then I started learning some piano and in my spare time bass, and I was singing my own songs, and then I just stuck with those instruments. Sometimes I wish I just stuck with one and mastered it rather than just dividing my skill set among them. You know what they say, jack of all trades, master of none. How do you get your hair so shiny? I switch on the roof light. See? Do you have any stalker fans? Yes, just the one, the lady that looks at me through the window. Other than that, online, no. How do you handle criticism? Just looking at it with an open mind and hearing them out and working on those mistakes, and then you fix them, and then they can't criticize you anymore. That's one way. What food do you miss the most during lockdown? Today was Domino's pizza. When I was in the shower, I was really in the mood for some Domino's pizza. And then the worst part is they are apparently closing down their franchise in South Africa. So no. If you were an alien on Earth, what will be the first thing you do? If I was an alien on Earth, then all the Earthlings would be aliens to me. So I'd probably be very scared of all the aliens on the alien planet that I'm on, and try and get off of their planet and go back home. If you could time travel, how far would you go back and why? I would go back to 2010. I would buy a crap load of Bitcoin, and then I'd just chill out for the next couple of years until 2017 December, and then I'd withdraw all my Bitcoin and be a billionaire right now. If you were the president, what would you do differently except the selling of alcohol and cigarettes? If I were the president, I'd probably be a little more strict, but I'd also show a lot more face and explain exactly why I am making the decisions I'm making, and be punctual and be thorough about those decisions. What is the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you in public? Okay. So it was in school. And my stomach was not well. We were at assembly and everybody was sitting there, and I really had to fart, but I was holding it in. And this kid sitting in front of me saw a fly sitting on the shoulder of the kid in front of him. So I was looking at this kid, and this kid was like checking out this fly, and he went to go flick the fly off his shoulder. And when he got there, and he just flicked it off, the fly flew and hit somebody else in the face. And it was funny. So obviously I giggled a little bit. So while I was sitting there, as the laugh came out, the fart came out as well. And nobody knows who it is. And they're all like, well, who was that? Who was that? And the kid in front of me starts laughing his ass off, and I start unloading my ass. So, I just keep farting. And the kid behind me is just like, hey, oh, stop it though. Oh, that was so embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. Next question. What is your favorite song out of all the ones you released? Good question. Falling Down is probably my favorite song of all the ones I released. If you win the lotto of 5 million, what would be the first thing you do? The first thing I would do is claim that money. What movie best explains your life currently? I don't know, a movie about two guys locked in a house that don't do much. Equals 3. Is that a movie? No. Contagion? I don't know. I've noticed in your videos that your hair changes a lot. Do you prefer long or short hair? Well, I guess long hair. I've always been a fan of long hair. I do sometimes enjoy just cutting my hair and having it short. Other times I enjoy growing my hair out really long. I do the same with my beard. Sometimes I grow my beard out really long and sometimes I just shave it all off like now. Agape and Monique completely missed what I was going for here because they just sent me a list of random questions, but I'm anyways going to answer them for you. Sum up the internet in one picture. You sure you want to see this? Here we go. What would a world populated by your clones be like? I think it will be a very, very productive but emotional world. Like, it will be a crapload of hardworking dudes that are always trying to give their best, but they're never going to feel it's good enough, so they're all going to be crying and complaining. What would be the worst thing to hear as you're going under anesthesia for heart surgery? Oh, I can actually relate to this question because this actually happened to me before. I was going to undergo a surgery and the anesthetist, that person was spraying it all over my arm and I just felt something wet and I looked up and I'm like, excuse me. And then she was like, oh crap, oh don't worry. And then she sprayed like the last little bit in properly. Right after that, they're like, okay, let's cut this boy up. Then obviously I passed out from the little bit and they gave me more while doing the surgery. So I think the scariest thing before going under anesthesia in any circumstance is the words, oh crap. That is scary. What has it got in the pockets?
What has it got in its pockets?
Nada. I have nothing in the pockets. Sorry. Does pineapple go on pizza? Newsflash, whatever the hell you want can go on pizza. If you eat pizza with apples on, do it. Go for it. Whatever you put on a pizza, that's what goes on pizza. How in the hell would a dog wear pants? The reason for pants is to cover up your genitalia. So you're going to put the pants at the bottom hind end of the dog going up until his waist. That's, yeah. Okay. What do you say if the dress really does make her look fat? That's a beautiful dress, but why yellow? I like that blue thing you've got. And then she's like, oh, you're right. And then she puts on her blue jeans and then it's like, good to go. You never called her fat and you got her to change her outfit. Boom. This next one's a question from Wayne. So I think you got the memo and realized there's still another episode. What inspires you every day? Honestly, I have no idea. That's a very good question. The fact that I want to live. So I make the best of what I have now to try and make it feel like I'm living my fullest life. I try to live my fullest life. Yes. All right. So in your news, apparently the Pentagon in the US has released or confirmed UFO footage. I'll link that in the description below. So just to give you an idea of what the foreseeable future is going to look like, here's a list. So first it was Australia's on fire, then coronavirus outbreak, then stock market crash. Now aliens exist. What's next? Corona zombie attack, Yellowstone explodes, corona second wave, aliens attack again, zombie alien war, all water is poisoned, Trump is re-elected, and alien zombies attack. So the future is looking awesome. We should document everything and we will have the best movies ever. A lot of people complaining about the whole cigarette ban thing. There are reasons why they're making these decisions. The thing is, it's a crappy situation. It is rough, but it is for a greater cause. Okay, it's a good thing. So instead of, and this is why I said perspective earlier as well, instead of seeing it as I'm not allowed to smoke, where can I get smokes, life sucks, here is an opportunity to try and quit smoking. I know what it feels like, but it is possible. With the right mindset, anything is possible. Just stay positive. You can do it. I believe in you. We can all stop smoking together. It's going to save you money. And it's good for your health. It's a win-win. So why not just take this opportunity to stop. All right, so that was just my opinion on that. On the ban of alcohol, well, I mean, you're all brewing your own booze at home in any case, so don't have to say anything about that. So that's it. We made it through the 21-day lockdown. We made it through the 2-week extension. But I can't just let go. I can't just let go. I need to stick around. So I'm not going to end the show. I am going to give you weekly updates. That's right. I'm going to continue with SA Lockdown. I'll give you an episode once a week, every Friday, until the lockdown is over. How does that sound? The lockdown seems like it's going to be around for a long time to come, and we're going to fluctuate between levels. Lock shedding. What I'm doing every single day is what other YouTubers and other people do once a week, and I'm doing it every single day. It's rough. It's really hard. And I would have done it with love, but now I've got these movies to focus on. So I'm rather going to do one episode every week so that you still have SA Lockdown instead of just ending the show. But yeah, that's my time. I'm Steve from SA Lockdown. Today is day 1 of level 4. Things are gonna get gradually easier or harder depending on your outlook. So make sure you have the right point of view. Make sure you see it as level 4. Next up, level 3. We can do this. We can survive. We can overcome. Stay positive. Stay motivated. Look at all the old survival tips and incorporate those in your daily life, and you'll be fine. I'm Steve from SA Lockdown, and I will see you next week, Friday.
Why Steve, why Steve? Why Steve, why Steve?
Having face instead of hair. Hey, I can do that again.